Welcome back, and we're going to do another example with the stoichiometry and the gram to mole gram calculation, only this time we're going to do kind of a shortcut instead of breaking it out in each part. And we've got again, and now I'm asked to calculate the mass of aluminum oxide produced when 10.25 grams of aluminum reacts completely. You start with what you're given. And you're given right here, you're given that you have 10.25 grams of aluminum. So I'm going to write down the 10.25 grams of aluminum. And the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to use the molar mass to find the number of moles of aluminum that we've got. So using the molar mass from the periodic table, I know that in every 1 mole of aluminum, I need 26.98 grams, or I have 26.98 grams of aluminum. At this point right here, I've got the number, or I've got the moles of aluminum. So we've done that. Next, I want to convert from moles of aluminum to moles of what we're looking for. And this time, we're looking for aluminum oxide. So I come over here. I put the number of moles in front of the aluminum, which happens to be 2. There's 2 moles of aluminum. I put that in the denominator so that the moles of aluminum cancel out. And I'm going to put the moles of aluminum oxide, which happens to be 1 mole of aluminum oxide, in the numerator like so. Now, if I were to stop right here, my answer would be in moles of aluminum oxide. But our question asks for mass, so we've got this part done. So now we need to finish this off by finding the mass. Well, if I know the moles of aluminum oxide, I can find the mass using the molar mass from the periodic table. So I add up the grams, or the mass for aluminum oxide, and I'm going to put the 1 mole of aluminum oxide in the denominator. And after I calculate and I add up the mass, and I get 101.96 grams of aluminum oxide. And now let's take a look at this. So the grams of aluminum cancel out, the moles of aluminum cancel out, the moles of aluminum oxide cancel out, and the only thing I have left is grams of aluminum oxide. Now we have a bunch of numbers here, but all you're going to do in your calculator is you're going to put all the numbers in the numerator and multiply them, and you're going to divide them by the numbers in the denominator. And when you do that, you should get 19.37 grams of aluminum oxide. And then we pay attention real quick to significant figures, and we had 4 significant figures at the beginning, and I have 4 significant figures in my answer. And there you go. Good luck.